Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His defense motivated as ever, coming off that shutout to last week's win. Facing off against him, head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Tyler Loop to get us started. And we're off and running from the Inner Harbor. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some attributes pop up right away. Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough. He's mentally strong. And
his first throw is an interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a pickup of 3.
This is Henry on 2nd. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Everybody rushing back to the line. Turn to Henry on 3rd. And he's got to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Tyler Lee, now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Buccaneers 0.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And time to get a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say control, alt, delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Baker now off the play fake. That's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throw left side finds Johnson. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to Tez Johnson.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
At the 19-yard line.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Jake, generally, offenses love to script the first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
that's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Trying to run with Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
Throwing again is Baker. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. This might be a free play for him. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So first down from the 41. Baker now from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
It's It's a gain of 4.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Hill back deep to return. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump...
And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. Now he's going to air this one out long down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. He's loaded another one up. Near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers, nothing. Tyler Luke, kickoff for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
They've got first and 10, Brock, with time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, and as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. TJ Tampa there on the tackle. They're drawing up for it. And we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest, so not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. He's working quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run for Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
The tackle made at the 30.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Running once more with Henry. I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And Baltimore first down.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Flying down the middle with Henry. Makes the tackle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to that 32-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Offense up to the line fast.
32-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. just can't finish the play.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get sent for 3rd and 6. Coming with King Henry here. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Oops, knocks it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has got out of hand. He's got a man left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
2nd down and 10.
Mayfield now from the gun. And this one does not go far. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's stepping up and takes off for this one. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
And we'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
At the 41-yard line.
Now here's Mayfield. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
That's another Buccaneers first.
Slot man motioned over.
A gain of 15. First down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. As Johnson, his intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
TJ Tampa on the coverage.
Mayfield will look to throw. Trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Recovered by the offense.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Great spot to start a drive here. The Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
The Ravens take over at 1st and 10.
Drive begins with Henry. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. They're going to pass it here. Caught by Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
And the Baltimore first
The
down.
Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And back to Flowers they go. And this This one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense working quickly.
16 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. He has room past the 25. It's inside the 10. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Bucks take over first and 10.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
24-yard line.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a long gain. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 29-yard line.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here goes one final shot. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is the speedster, Zay Flowers. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. 71 yards to the house. The Ravens are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Denver Broncos. And here's the veteran, Courtland Sutton. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. And that's a 63-yard touchdown catch. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Packers. And this is Matthew Golden. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. 74 yards to the end zone. The Packers get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.